Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So, yeah, want to thank everyone for being here today and listening to our segment. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. Bubbly, thank you so much for coming and representing Polygon. And yeah, thank you for setting this up on the Orion side. Really appreciate it. Crypto funded. You were king. You know that. We have some of our team in attendance as well as some big fans of ours, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Um, so yeah, today, well, this segment, I should say, not today in general, but this segment is about Orion and Polygon finally collaborating. Um, just having the Polygon folks in a chat with us in the first place was an absolute honor. This has been a work in progress for some months now. Asif Khan, a great friend of mine and one of the heads of DeFi over at Polygon, was the one that facilitated this. So a big thank you to Asif Khan. Thank you so much for putting this all together. And obviously to our respective dev teams from Polygon and as well as Orion. Big shout out to our CEO, Alexei Kolosov. So, Bubbly, thank you so much for coming on the show. I know with time zones it could be kind of tricky, but again, thank you for joining. So it's been a big honor for us to integrate Polygon, as we see Polygon being, in our opinion, the winner of the layer twos, right? So, my question to you, Bubbly, is maybe you can help us with like we all know where Polygon is right now, but I'd love to hear a bit of your take as to where Polygon will be a year from now. Like what's in store for us with Polygon?
Thank you, Carl. And hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity, to be part of this community and talk about Polygon as well.
Yeah.
So Polygon, we all know, it's an Ethereum-based decentralized scaling platform, and that enables developers, and to build, the dApps, quality dApps, which are kind of fast, secured, affordable, and also energy efficient, because we all know the carbon neutral that Polygon has the mission of by 2022 and 2020, yeah, end of 2022. And also I mean, the numbers that I'm going to talk about is going to talk about the volumes that's happening on Polygon, like a 19,000 dApps currently that have been built, 142 million plus, unique addresses, and 1.6 billion plus of transactions. That talks about, the kind of work that's happening on Polygon, Web3 development, and the kind of ecosystem support that Polygon is ensuring and is on a mission for. So yeah, this I think sums up what Polygon is, and the kind of initiatives, of course, the future plans and the roadmap we will talk about as we go forward. But yeah, this is how we are scaled up. And also Polygon is into DeFi, it's into NFTs, it's a DAO, and many more things. So it's not like you have this specific particular category that we're looking at, but we are into many things. And also the team of 400 plus members, that's working on these projects, ensuring that the dev team, or the marketing team, or all that are available to support, providing ecosystem support to all the projects that are built on Polygon. So yeah, that's the mission that we are in. And as Sandeep always says, it's like if it's a house for developers who wants to build on Polygon, who has an idea, will be provided all kind of support. So yeah, that's what I could say about Polygon.
Wonderfully said. Wonderfully said. I appreciate that, and big shout out to Sandeep as well. He's an absolute mastermind in this space. Um, So, speaking about Polygon right there, I'll speak a bit about Orion and what we're doing. As most of you guys know, Orion is the aggregator in the space, right? No one has done what we're doing. We work in a space where if someone can clone something, they absolutely will. There's no way that they won't clone anything that's even remotely close to being valuable in the space. Orion has not seen a a clone at all. There have been a few that try, and they're clever with their marketing. I'll be honest with you, right? Because anyone can lie in marketing, but you cannot replicate what Alexei Koleskov has done. You just cannot. No one has done it to date. I don't see anyone doing it in the future. Um, it's just incredible the way how um, he's aggregated this liquidity from all these different centralized exchanges that normally would have nothing at all to do with each other, right? We have the likes of Ascendex, OKX, KuCoin. Like these are big players in the space. These are big time players in the space. They're sponsoring big sports teams. Arenas. It's crazy. The people we speak to on a daily basis. We're integrating within Orion. It blows my mind sometimes. I get geeked out, right? I'm a fan. So for me, it's just an incredible journey, what we're doing here. But one of the things I really wanted to touch on that's important is has to do actually with today and what's going on today. So obviously, market's red. We're in a bear. This would be now my second actual bear market that I would be going through. I entered the space back in I guess mid 2017 now. So yeah, so I survived the 2018 bear. I'm not gonna lie to you. At one point in time, I did question my job and like, am I in the right space? Like, is crypto gonna fall apart? Will I have to go and work in traditional finance? Like, no. The thing is, if you understand and believe in the fundamentals and the foundations that the space is built in, this is all temporary. This bear market stuff, right? It's all temporary. And one of the things that happened today that's important is Celsius. Keep in mind, we are not talking bad about Celsius in any way, shape, or form. Love Alex and what he's done, but they've halted withdrawals, right? So that brings up an interesting topic, which is the centralization of crypto, and that's one of the core values that Orion's built on is decentralization, and we want to make it so that you control your funds at all times. Now, to me, today, sadly, because no one wants to have their look. I have funds in Celsius. My funds are held up right now. I'm not dying over it because I know it'll be fine, but it would have been wonderful if we had something like Orion where your funds are not custodian, not held by someone else. You can pull out your funds when you want to, and Orion's working on margin lending. We're working on a lot of really cool stuff where you can park your assets on Orion, fully decentralized, true decentralized margin lending. And this way you can take advantage of earning yield without having this issue now of having your funds locked up without your consent. It is a little bit scary. It is scary. I mean, I will be honest. There are a few friends. I had some friends message me last night. One guy messaged me at 4 a.m. Hey man, are we going to be okay? I just got an email from Celsius. Yeah, we're going to be fine, Zach. Don't worry. But it is definitely scary. But that's one of the things Orion is set out to fix. And obviously, with our partnership with Polygon, strengthening our core with Polygon's layer 2 technology is essential to us, and it's been a no-brainer. It's something we've always known we're going to be doing. It was just a matter of when, and how we do it. But we're so happy to be working with Polygon. We see a lot of liquidity that'll be coming into the Polygon side on Orion. It is also beneficial to the Polygon community because they'll have one central place to trade Polygon-based assets using Orion. So, I mean, it's a win-win for everyone here. And again, my condolences and sympathy to everyone who is being affected by the market situation right now, especially the Celsius situation. But these are one of the things that Orion vows to avoid happening is anything having to do with custodial funds and not being able to withdraw your funds when you want to. So a lot going on today. I hope everyone is holding on tight. Just weather the storm, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but I've done the scare route in 2018. I will tell you guys that I feel as though there's so much institutional money and Wall Street players that are involved in crypto now, that it's not going to be anywhere near anything we experienced in 2018, 2019. Um, if you did experience it back then, it was pretty cold. But I think that with the amount of people we have in now, the type of players we have in now, I think that we're pretty safe, guys. But yeah, so that's my take on the market, and especially with what's going on right now with Celsius.
Right. So yeah, the market looks scary, yes, of course, as you can see red across. But with Polygon, what we look at it as an opportunity, because we've always believed this one thing, that whatever be the kind of market that you are in, but the builders who want to build in this particular market also, or this bearish market that we talk about as well, is definitely keep going, keep doing that, because this shall also pass, and there will be good times where you would reap the benefits of what you are building today. And because of the time and the opportunity that the builders get during this period, they say less noise, it kind of creates an opportunity for builders to come up with those robust projects which the users can benefit from, and it can be a win-win situation for all. That's how we look at it from Polygon perspective.
For sure, for sure. And from our side, we do have a lot of community members that are, quite nervous. People are in the groups, and very, very concerned. The thing is that one of the things we have in common with Polygon is that we are real technology, right? We are
Yes.
just like Polygon. We are real technology. Whether the market is green, whether the market's red, whether we're on a Super Bowl, whether we're on a super bear, we are still building. We are still going
Yes.
full steam ahead. There's no such thing as us standing still. We just can't. Our CEO Alexi, and just like Sandeep, these guys are
Yes.
visionaries. They are absolute trailblazers in the space, and they are guys that are making, paving the way for projects to come in the future. So how would it look if Sandeep from Polygon or Alexi from Orion just decide to stand still because the market's red? You can't do that. So we strive to continue building. We strive to continue working. In fact, we work harder now when the market's red, right? Because there's more opportunity for us to have our heads down and build and do things that we can now show off and showcase when the market does turn green. So for us and Polygon, it's not a situation of the market being red. That's just a distraction, honestly. I used to wake up every morning and check my portfolio. I can't tell you the last time I checked it, because I just, whether it's green or it's red, tell me the price in 10 years. In 10 years, then we can talk. But for Orion and Polygon, these are long-term plays.
Yes.
Polygon's a blue chip. I mean, like, an absolute gem in the space. Orion, we strive to be on Polygon level and to get to that blue chip level, which I'm sure we will get to. Continuously building, continuously growing, continuously building new products that people will use and appreciate. It's just, I got lucky getting into this space. I got lucky meeting Alexi. I got lucky working for Orion. It has just been an absolute ride, and I love it. Whether the market's red or green, it's always just heads down building for us, And we've grown our team. We're taking a lot of notes from the Polygon side, from discussing with Polygon over the past few months, seeing how they work and how their team is composed of, and we ourselves have been growing our team. We have a website refresh that's coming up soon. Really, really beautiful website coming up, and we're going to display the full team on there with all of our new additions. We have so many new additions, and everyone is so great. We work amazing together. There's no toxicity. There is no. It's just an absolute pleasure to work with everyone, and I have to say that I'm blessed to work with such a great team. Again, we took a lot of notes from Polygon. We see how you guys work like a well-oiled machine. So,
Yes.
it's been something that we definitely have taken notes from you guys, and we intend to continue growing. Question for you, Bubbly, right? So, I know you're on the marketing side, right? So I have a question that
Yes.
well, I'm kind of curious of. In a red market, we obviously continue building, right? We continue working, we continue doing our stuff, just like we just said. But do you guys take a particular angle when considering marketing when the market is red? Like, is there like something you guys don't do or you do more of in particular? Do you do more Twitter stuff? Do you do more paid advertisements? Like, is there any kind of special angle that you guys take when the market's red?
Uh, See, there's no a particular route, for a red or a green in marketing. What we are doing is we are building an ecosystem for the builders and developers, right? So we provide all kinds of support for the projects that have been built on Polygon. Be it, we have for developers, we have like infrastructure support. We provide access to our software, a strong software development team, which helps you in all kinds of assistance, be it your troubleshooting or advice, or even the best practices that can be shared. As you rightly said, that you shared notes with the Polygon dev team as well. Then we provide VCs and LP support. We also have a job board, which where we try and put requirements of the project so that we are able to get them quality talent, that can happen. So all kind of support, Twitter Spaces or
Mm-hmm.
any kind of AMAs, all of that keeps happening, which is like a regular routine thing that keeps happening with Polygon for all the developers out there. So we don't take. I mean, I wouldn't say we have an X particular thing that we do or we don't do, but yes, definitely we can say that you give it a little lot more push, so that
Yeah.
you are ensuring that your projects are out there and they're reaching out to the community more
Mm-hmm.
more often with their updates, so that that the community is also aware of what's happening.
Yeah, no, no, for sure. I agree entirely. And one of the things that I do get quite a lot of during these times is I get some DMs from people in the community saying, "Hey, man, do something. The price is down. The price is down. Do something. Do
Yes.
something." But the thing is that there are much bigger forces than us that are at play right now. Let's be honest, right? There's a lot of macro stuff going on that's beyond anyone here can reach. So the thing is that as much as we love to do something, there's nothing we can do besides continue to build. And that's one of the things that I've realized that, in my time with Orion, that you don't want to focus too much on like emergency tactics during situations like this. You want to focus on exactly what you were doing, but just do it even better. Do the same
Yeah.
thing you were doing during the green market, but just do it even better. And again, this is something we learned from the Polygon side, from Sandeep, from you, Bubbly. We've seen your tactics, and we see how you guys do things. And we again, we're honored to collaborate with you guys. It's been great so far, and we continue to work with you. And working with Asif Khan, like I said, on your team. He's quite the
Yes.
DeFi guy. He gives us a lot of insight as to what's going on in the markets, which products are looking good in the space, which products he sees kind of worthless in DeFi. So we're learning a lot from you guys. And again, it's a pleasure to collaborate with you. Right. Um.
Absolutely, Carl. Also, just to add on, you just touched upon the talent that Polygon has.
Yeah.
Polygon has, extremely amazing talent, which is out there and passionate about what they're doing. So that also gives an edge for us as a team Polygon, because we have a very strong culture of team working as
Yeah.
teams and cross collaborations. So that all just puts us up in that, because of the adoption that Polygon
Yep.
has, because of the apps that have been built on Polygon, and
Yep.
also the community support. Like, we have all of us out there with the community. We have Polygon Tuesdays, where we have Sandeep addressing the community as well.
Mm-hmm.
We also have our teams, I mean the leadership team available out there to interact with
Yeah.
all the builders out there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about providing the kind of support, providing the kind of and catering to the requirements of the projects and advisory
Yeah,
support, all of that, mentoring, advisory support, all of that comes together with
yep,
Polygon, and I think that
for
makes
sure.
it better.
Yeah, no, I agree. You guys have built one amazing, well-oiled machine. I worked with several projects before in the past to help them with connections and I've connected them to Asif, and I've seen the level of support Polygon gives, and it really is superb. You guys definitely care about the projects that are building on your chain. And with that said, I'd also like to talk a bit about Orion and what we have in store for the future. Um, I know we don't have much time left because it's approaching 30 minutes, but I'll keep it short and sweet. Orion's obviously building the tech that you guys all know of, the aggregator, adding liquidity sources as we go, adding different blockchains as well as we go. Like we've just added Polygon here. We're proud to work with all of our partners. We are working very, very, very hard on our SDK. That's something that's important to us because we do want to get to a point where people are building projects on Orion. Um,
Mhm.
one of which is the bonsai project we spoke about many moons ago, which we are still going to be working on, which we're very, very excited for, which will be built on Orion's technology, which we believe will be the first solid, fully fleshed out project to be built on Orion's technology. And we want to follow in Polygon steps here, like I said with Bubbly, how they have this amazing support with projects that are building on Polygon. We intend to do something similar for Orion, where we help and we nurture and we encourage people to build projects on Orion using Orion's tech. Um, this is all coming up in the pipeline. Again, these are all things that we believe will only strengthen the core, which is the Orion protocol, which is the Orion token, which is our entire suite ecosystem of products. So we are super excited for the future. Like we said about this red market stuff going on today, this bear stuff, it is scary, but we continue working. We heads down, continue working, work harder, and when the market turns green again, we'll be in the sun hanging out together, Bubbly.
Absolutely. And yes, as we rightly, as we all keep saying, this too shall pass, and keep building,
Yes,
ensuring that we are building projects that are that are scalable, that are user friendly, and that have utility value. And
hundred
I
percent.
think once we have all of that in place, yeah, this is just the time, and there will be
Yep.
time where you would be reaping benefits of what you've built over a period of time.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Bubbly, thank you so much for your time. You're absolutely wonderful. I appreciate you and all the folks at Polygon. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been absolutely wonderful speaking with you guys today. I'd like to thank Crypto Funded as well as the rest of our team that's coming to hang out, all the supporters. Thank you so much to Polygon again. Thank you to the Orion Protocol family. Thank you guys. Crypto Funded.
Yeah, thank you all for attending today. As you know, we're all happy and excited. Upon the integration of Polygon on Orion Terminal. So yeah, we thank you for being here today.
Thank
Thank you
you,
guys.
everyone. And thank
All right.
you, Team Aura. And it's a pleasure talking to you guys. Thank you.
Pleasure's all ours. Thank you so much again. Thank you, Polygon.